And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Salute Academates, what it is, what it do, man. How the world treating everybody today? What y'all got going on at that thing, man? What's up? Hope everybody doing good, because I am doing a fabulous. You already know. We working through it, man. We working through it, man. You already know. You know what I'm saying? These troubles that they've been giving me on this damn web, this internet. I don't know what the hell's going on. To be honest with y'all, I just don't. But we gonna keep rocking them out, you know what I'm saying? So long as y'all rocking with me, I'm rocking with y'all, and we gonna keep rocking things on this planet, you know what I'm talking about? With the planet, that is. We're not against her. We're with her. And we're back with another Mind Seed Vigil. We got ghost attacks on surveillance footage cameras. We got a top 5 paranormal event caught on camera. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of camera caught. Okay, so Mind Seed got a countdown, and we're gonna run through this countdown, and we're gonna see what all they got up on this thing. Okay. So without further ado, I hope you got what you need, because I do. You already know what we got floating. So let's get to what it is that we do, y'all. Bussin'. It better be bussin' too.
Stay tuned for a sneak peek of this week's episode at the end of this video. Today, we're going to be reviewing some of the most shocking videos I've found on the internet in recent months.
Okay.
Let this be a warning for anybody that wishes to continue. This is truly the stuff of nightmares.
What the Down the rabbit hole.
Number 1.
Numero uno.
This video was taken by a static camera set up by the owner of this home, who had been repeatedly experiencing strange events such as moving objects and misplaced objects throughout their home.
Okay.
If you look closely at the coffee table,
you
notice the remote seemed to move to the right on its own.
didn't know what it was, but okay.
Following that, you see the TV turn on. If you pay closer attention to the TV, you'll notice a shadow moving from right to left.
Yeah.
With no people or objects present to cast that shadow, this event seems very peculiar. Let's take a closer look at this and analyze some of this activity.
Let's do that.
Here it can be seen the shadow passing from the left to the right. The reflection in the TV shows you the placement of the couch and the table.
Yeah.
Notice that the shadow being cast appears to be walking between the table and the couch. At this point, you see the remote gently slide to the right. The TV then turns on, eliminating the possibility of this being a pre-recorded video. Some strange rolling white static seems to be playing on the TV during the duration of this clip. And finally, we see the same shadow move from right to left, walking the same path between the table and the couch that we saw earlier. The source of this video is unknown, just something I found interesting while cruising the dark depths of the internet. Number 2. This video was sent to me by a paranormal activity enthusiast that we use from time to time on Mindseed to go through our footage and find things that we may have missed during our investigations. In this video, it appears as if a middle-aged woman is out during the evening watering her plants. If you look in the bottom left of the screen, you see a strange figure appear. This figure standing there, motionless, seems to be the shadow from someone who is possibly standing out of frame. But what we're about to witness as she walks along the flower bed while watering her plants seems to lend itself to maybe another explanation for the phenomenon we're experiencing. The shadow, attached to no other objects or people, seems to follow her. The figure appears to be at least semi-transparent. Notice the gravel that you can see through the base of the figure.
Right.
As she turns around, she faces her flashlight directly at the figure. Notice how the dark figure doesn't disappear when in direct light.
Right.
Nor does the outline of the figure distort when the flashlight is shined upon it.
Look like it got a hat on, don't it?
What we see next is the figure begin to follow her, staying far enough behind as if it doesn't want to be noticed, but moving completely independently.
Yo, though, she's being straight stalked right now.
Number 3.
Or maybe that can be a guardian angel or something.
This video was taken on a cell phone by an employee of this hospice, who was all alone one night when he began hearing noises from what he assumed to be a vacant hallway. Upon further investigation, he opened the door to peer down the hallway, when he notices a figure peeking out of a doorway in what appears to be a playful manner. Upon closer inspection, you can see the figure. As it appears, it begins to flicker, as if it's some sort of projection. As it steps into the hallway, you'll notice that it appears to be semi-transparent. The neck and head of the figure seem to be elongated, in what looks like some type of earthworm gym fashion. As we watch this video, we can only imagine the kind of ice-cold fear coursing its way through this employee's veins.
Y'all know nothing about earthworm gym, right?
Definitely not for the faint of heart.
That's an old school video game like that. Man, that thing look crazy, bro. I don't know, man. It's like somebody out of Resident Evil or Resident Place. The way it's moving, all. Hey, I don't know about that, man.
Number 4. What you're about to witness on this video can only be described as an assault.
Uh-oh.
A violent, aggressive act committed against these two gentlemen by what appears to be some poltergeist-like entity.
Come here.
If we slow it down, you can see the first point of contact.
He jumped on him, folks.
As the gentleman in front reaches the top step of the descending staircase, he's met with an onslaught of violent blows, being delivered by an attacker he cannot defend himself against. He's immediately taken down and mounted by this entity. He then endures a very brief and very aggressive session of some paranormal ground and pound. He and the other gentlemen finally find their feet and spring away in sheer terror, just as the entity seems to disappear into thin air.
I'm talking about ran up on him, poop. You can literally see the punches. Like he owned him. Homeboy, you can literally see the ghost throwing punches on this boy. Literally jumped on him. I'm talking about straight assault. Whooped his ace. Mopped the floor with him. Hey, bro.
Number 5.
That's the story of your life right there.
It was created by a Russian paranormal investigator named Tim Morozov.
That's the story of his life, y'all.
In recent months, he's become well known for investigating some very creepy, very haunted locations. And also for his use of very unorthodox yet very creative devices to assist him in detecting paranormal phenomena, such as this EMF and motion detector that he's retrofitted inside of a porcelain doll.
Dang.
It appears that he's all alone in this house as he sets up his static cameras. He places them in position to capture all angles of the room around him while he's sleeping. He then gets himself ready for bed, jumps into his sleeping bag, and falls asleep. Hours after he's fallen asleep, the static cameras begin to capture some very interesting activity.
Good old almond milk. Bust. Bruh. They got action.
Watch the motion of the cup. It rolls around on the table in a controlled fashion, as if someone has an open palm on it, guiding it back and forth. Moments later, the static camera on the opposite side of this wall captures footage of a dining chair sliding across the carpet effortlessly on its own. Then something begins to interfere with the audio of the camera. The wardrobe door then swings open. Having experienced this personally before, I know how disorienting it is. To wake up and subconsciously notice subtle changes in the room around you. Try and put yourself in his shoes and imagine how he's feeling.
I know,
Wakes
right?
up, turns on his flashlight, and reviews the footage.
Well, that was spooky.
What is up, Mindseaters? Colton here. I've really been enjoying making this new series. I hope you've been enjoying watching it. I would also appreciate if you wouldn't mind commenting below and letting me know which ones are the scariest, the creepiest, the most disturbing. It just helps me figure out which direction I'm taking my next video. Also,
Right. So, that concludes the video. Top the 5, you know what I'm talking about? That was pretty lit, though, y'all. Pretty litty, you know what I'm talking about? Like, for it to be just 5 of them junts, that junts was lit. For real. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we got stuff moving all around. Dude, I mean, this dude's room was turned up, man. It was turned up in there. They was having a party in each and every room in that house. Or wherever the hell he was. I don't know, man. Man, listen, what y'all think about that one? Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that video, man. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, man, drop some suggestions down there too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't mind. If you got some suggestions, some stuff that you want me to check out, you know what I mean? And we'll see if we can get to them things. You feel me? Get them cracking open and busting around this thing. You know what I'm talking about? But until then, man, y'all keep your head on the swivel. Y'all be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have fun. Enjoy it. You feel me? Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually protected, mentally protected, and physically protected at all times. At all times. It's a 24/8 war, and they engage on both sides of the realm, physical and spiritual. So at all times, keep yourself protected, man, at all times. Until then, I will see y'all next time. Peace and love.